Sandra spent 9 years at a technology company in Australia before AI job displacement ended her career there. Not loudly, not with a formal announcement, but through the slow accumulation of efficiency reviews and capability assessments that concluded without her in the room. Automation didn't arrive as a headline, it arrived as a budget line item. She was the kind of employee that organizations claim to value. She knew the legacy systems. She knew the institutional shortcuts that only time teaches. She had survived multiple rounds of restructuring precisely because her judgment, the ability to translate between what engineers built and what the business actually needed, seemed like the kind of thing that required a human with her specific experience. It did, until the tools got close enough that it didn't. After the decision landed, she did what most people in her position do. She looked for equivalent roles. She networked. She upskilled on her own time. She approached the job search with the same pragmatism that had carried her through a decade of employment. What she found was a market that had quietly rewritten its requirements around AI assisted workflows, roles that still existed on paper, but needed less of what she had spent 9 years building. In a forum thread titled, "Is anyone else already sick of AI?" she typed out what had happened almost as a joke. The people who responded weren't laughing. I ran this profession through the AI Resistance Index. Here's what the framework flagged about structural exposure for roles built primarily on deep single company institutional knowledge. Sandra's situation raises a specific and uncomfortable question for anyone who has spent years becoming indispensable to one organization. If the company that holds all the context for your expertise makes a quiet decision in a room you're not in, what exactly transfers? The full story and the scoring breakdown are at Dawnstar Exploration.